In a stunning upset at the Final Four, Houston edged out Duke 70-67 in a dramatic finish to advance to the national title game against Florida. For nearly 30 minutes, Duke appeared to be on the verge of a championship appearance, led by freshman sensation Cooper Flagg, whose historic season had many expecting a title to cap his freshman campaign. With a 67-61 lead and possession with just over a minute remaining, Duke seemed to be in control. But Houston mounted a furious comeback. A missed layup by Duke's Con Nopel led to an Emmanuel Sharp three-pointer that trimmed Duke's lead to 67-64 with only 33 seconds left. Then, a turnover on an inbounds pass set up a putback dunk by Joseph Tugler, cutting the deficit further to 67-66. With Duke unable to capitalize on subsequent possessions, Tyrese Proctor missed a 1-and-1, and Flagg was whistled for a loose ball foul. The momentum swung in Houston's favor. The turning point came when Houston's J'Wan Roberts stepped in. With Duke already under pressure, Roberts hit 2 clutch free throws, giving Houston a 68-67 lead with 19.6 seconds remaining. Houston then extended their surge with a 13-3 run, including a crucial steal and missed go-ahead attempt by Duke, sealing the win as Duke's final desperation heave sailed over the backboard at the buzzer. For Duke, the collapse was shocking. The Blue Devils had dominated the first 10 minutes of the game, and Flagg had contributed 27 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 blocks, and 2 steals, scoring 19 of his points after halftime. But his late foul on Roberts and a missed go-ahead jumper with just 8 seconds remaining ultimately cost Duke the game. Houston's win was built on a combination of timely offense and stifling defense. All-American L.J. Cryer led the charge for Houston. Despite a cold 3 of 16 start for the team, Cryer emerged as the offensive catalyst, finishing with 26 points and 5 rebounds on 8 of 14 shooting, including an impressive 6 of 9 from three-point range. His heroics in the second half, highlighted by a 6-0 run late in the half and clutch free throws, were instrumental in sparking Houston's comeback. Houston's overall performance was rounded out by key contributions from Emmanuel Sharp, who added 16 points, and Joseph Tugler's putback dunk that cut Duke's lead in the dying seconds. The Cougars' defense, which ranks first in KenPom's adjusted defensive efficiency, held Duke to just 39.6% shooting, and their hot three-point shooting, 45.5% from beyond the arc, provided the extra edge. This dramatic turnaround, which capped Houston's 18th consecutive win, now sets the stage for Monday's national title game against Florida, a team that emerged hot from the SEC tournament and stunned number 1 seed Auburn in their semifinal. Houston's comeback serves as a reminder that even when a championship favorite like Duke seems poised for glory, no lead is truly safe in March Madness.
What's up, college basketball fanatics? The Final Four delivered an absolute thriller. And we've got all the details on a stunning upset that sent one team to the national championship game. The Houston Cougars pulled off a miraculous comeback to defeat the Duke Blue Devils in a game that had everyone on the edge of their seats. Let's break down this incredible contest. The video you sent over details a game where for 30 minutes, it looked like Duke was destined for the national title game, ready to potentially crown Cooper Flagg's phenomenal freshman season with a championship. But Houston had other plans, staging a comeback for the ages. Down by 14 points with just over 8 minutes remaining, Houston showed incredible resilience. They unleashed a 10-0 run late in the second half to cut Duke's seemingly comfortable 59-45 lead down to just 4 points. But they weren't done there. Houston finished the game with an electrifying 15-3 flurry, securing a 70-67 stunner and punching their ticket to Monday's national title game against the Florida Gators. The final moments were absolutely frantic. Duke appeared to be in control with a 67-61 lead in possession of the ball with just 1:14 left on the clock. However, a missed layup by Con Nopel opened the door for Houston. On the other end, Emmanuel Sharp drained a crucial three-pointer, cutting Duke's lead to 67-64 with 33 seconds remaining. Then came a pivotal moment. Houston forced a turnover on an inbounds pass right under their own basket. Joseph Tugler capitalized immediately with a putback dunk, bringing Houston within 1 point, 67-66. The pressure was mounting on Duke. Tyrese Proctor missed the front end of a 1-and-1 free throw opportunity. On the rebound, Cooper Flagg was whistled for a loose ball foul, sending Houston's Juwan Roberts to the free throw line with a chance to take the lead. Roberts calmly sank both shots, giving Houston a 68-67 advantage with just 19.6 seconds left, capping off an incredible 13-3 run for the Cougars. Duke had one last chance. Flagg got a look at a potential go-ahead jumper, but it agonizingly bounced off the front of the rim. Mylik Wilson secured the crucial rebound for Houston. Duke was forced to foul L.J. Cryer with only 3.7 seconds remaining. Cryer iced the game for Houston, hitting both free throws to extend their lead to 70-67. Proctor had a desperation heave at the buzzer, but it sailed harmlessly over the backboard, sealing the stunning victory for Houston. The video highlights a shocking offensive drought for Duke down the stretch. They made just one field goal in the final 10 minutes and 31 seconds of the game. Flagg's jumper at the 10:31 mark had extended their lead to 58-45, while his three-pointer with just over 3 minutes left temporarily halted Houston's rally, giving Duke a 64-55 lead. They simply couldn't find enough offense against Houston's stifling defense, which is ranked as the best in the nation according to KenPom. This adds up to a stunning collapse for a Duke team that was widely considered a championship favorite and held a comfortable 14-point lead with just 8:17 remaining. Cooper Flagg put on an absolute show, finishing the game with a dominant 27 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 blocks, and 2 steals, scoring 19 of his points in the second half as Duke looked to be in control. However, his late foul on Roberts proved to be a turning point, opening the door for Houston's incredible comeback. His missed shot in the final seconds also prevented Duke from potentially retaking the lead. Despite his phenomenal freshman season, where he's expected to win multiple National Player of the Year awards and is projected to be the #1 pick in the NBA draft, Cooper Flagg's college career will likely end 2 wins short of a national championship. Instead, the Houston Cougars have a chance to secure their first ever national championship after their 7th trip to the Final Four. Leading the charge for Houston was their own All-American, L.J. Cryer. He was the offensive engine for the Cougars for much of the game, especially early on when the rest of the team struggled to find their shot. Cryer finished the first half with 12 points and 3 rebounds, shooting efficiently from the field and from beyond the arc. As Duke pulled away early in the second half, Cryer continued to answer, keeping Houston within striking distance. He hit 2 more three-pointers in the first 3 minutes of the half and then went on a personal 6-0 run late in the game to cut Duke's lead. His clutch free throws in the final seconds then sealed the remarkable victory. Cryer finished the game with an outstanding 26 points and 5 rebounds, shooting 8 of 14 from the field, including a sizzling 6 of 9 from three-point range. While Cryer was the standout, his teammates stepped up during the crucial rally. Emmanuel Sharp finished with 16 points, hitting 3 of his 7 three-point attempts, and Juwan Roberts posted a double-double with 11 points and 12 rebounds as Houston dominated the boards, securing a 42-31 rebounding advantage. Houston ultimately shot 37.7% from the field and a very impressive 45.5% from three-point range, hitting 10 of their 22 attempts. Ultimately, Houston's victory can be attributed to their strong three-point shooting and their suffocating defense, which is statistically the best in the nation. They limited Duke to just 39.6% shooting from the field and held the Blue Devils below 70 points for only the 4th time all season. With their 18th consecutive win, the Houston Cougars now advance to the national championship game on Monday, where they will face another red-hot team in the Florida Gators, who won the SEC tournament and defeated fellow #1 seed Auburn in the other national semifinal. Get ready for an epic championship showdown. What were your thoughts on Houston's incredible comeback? Were you surprised by Duke's collapse? And who do you think will win the national championship between Houston and Florida? Share your predictions in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more March Madness coverage, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the championship action. We'll see you in the next one.